Hey, good afternoon. We're getting ready to go over our December stats. We're recapping 2023, a market update. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We did have some adjustments from last year, actually, um, or last month, I should say, since I sent out my weekly email. I do send out a weekly email. I don't know if you're aware of that. And once a month at the beginning of the month, I will do a market update on the last month to kind of show where numbers are going. And obviously things have changed. I sent this out, earlier in this month in January, the first week. Conventional rates at the time were around 6.6 to 6.75. Now we're actually at around 6.375 for conventional. FHA, VA, we're down at the 5.6 to 5.75 range. So just to show you that rates are trending downwards, although the first 2 weeks we did see some kind of leveling off, or actually a little bit of an increase actually. So I'm going to jump right into the numbers here. When I sent out my email, the average or the median sales price was at 600,000. They did do some adjustments, and it's actually down to 565. Regardless of that, year over year numbers for median sales price actually went up 5.6% from the year prior. So we pretty much saw in Riverside County home prices go up 5.6%, despite the fact that we had raising rates all throughout the year. So that is pretty impressive. I am going to jump into the email that I sent out and just kind of go over some of these numbers. Months of supply, we saw that at 2.5 months of inventory. So basically what this means is that it would take 2.5 months. If we added 0 houses to the market, it would take 2.5 months to sell all those homes and have 0 left. So what that means is it's very much a seller's market still. I can say in the last couple weeks, we've seen activity peak up just a little bit because obviously rates are lower. We're done with the holidays. People are looking to jump into the market. In fact, I had 2 buyers get into escrow in December. We're going to close this next week. And I have to say, they probably got in at the best time. They got in when rates were at their lowest peak. And they got closing cost credits for one of them, and the other one was super competitive, and we were able to skirch in and get into that property. I have a feeling if we fast forwarded a month later, it'd probably be a whole different situation that maybe wouldn't have been favorable for my buyers. Active listings, they're super low compared to what they were last year. We actually saw a 31.6% decrease in active listings. And then to jump over to just overall home sales for the year, this is 2022 and this is 2023. And you could see just visually that we saw a huge decrease in just overall sales in general. And this is for Riverside County. So what does that mean? The high rates last year, obviously it made for a very difficult market for anybody that was working in the real estate industry because it was so slow. There was less sales. A lot of people saw a slump in their own production. Thank God I was able to keep my business going really well last year, and I was able to help 22 families last year either sell or purchase a home. So I'm grateful for that. But with that being said, you can see that there's probably going to be a lot of pent up demand and supply that's kind of shown in this bunch, because obviously now that rates have gone down a little bit, I wouldn't say they're super low, but if you compare to what it was, at the 8% peak, people are pretty happy to see, 5 and 6% interest rates now. So keep that in mind, because I just came across a stat today that for every 1% that rates go down, it allows 5 million people, 5 million buyers that weren't able to buy before to come back into the market. So I do feel that based on data, we're going to see a busy 2024. Things are starting to ramp up now. I wouldn't say it's technically selling season, but they always say March, April is the selling season. That's when things start to really ramp up. I have a feeling that it might start a little bit sooner. So with that being said, I'm always a proponent of planning for the future. Not saying that you have to do something right now, but you better have your ducks in a row, and I'm here to help you do that so we could be prepared. So anyways, until next time, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to help you out. And stay tuned if you have any questions or if there's any information you need. I want to be a resource for you.